Hi guys, how are you all? I hope you all are doing very well. This is me. Welcome to my channel, Anonymous Beginners Learning, where I teach French and learn it as well. And this is going to be a story time video because I got nothing to post about today. And that's an incident that happened to me recently. That is kind of unhinged, chaotic. But I'm literally hilarious to talk about. And why I wanna share this something like this? That is because there's a quote hidden in all this chaos. So yeah, still this would be rent free in my brain for days. So why not share with you guys? So what happened is I was rushing to my school for an important submission, and in a hurry I took what I thought was a shortcut and ended up on a wrong bus because I go self. And by the time I realized, I was in an unfamiliar area, and it even started raining heavily. And usually I don't take my phone to school, but that day was submission, so I had to take it. So I had no power bank and my phone was on very low battery. That was on a cherry on a top thing. Okay, so I somehow managed to get off at a shop and asked around for directions because I don't know where that bus led me to. So I was just so curious at where I am, and that's why I got off and asked for directions. And there was no charger or socket anywhere, but according to my phone, like that matched my phone. So with the last bit of battery, I quickly called my mother to tell her that I was safe but running late. And my grandmother, who live in my house only, she didn't fully understand the low battery situation because I didn't call her, and I didn't know my mother is going to out of station by the time I'll reach to my house. I told my mother, she was convinced that I am safe, but my grandmother didn't know anything. And I submitted my work and everything went like decently, but by then my phone had completely died. So when I finally reached home, the scene was like totally chaos because my grandma panicked and told my father and brother, and even she started telling my neighbors about that she has not come yet. She was panicking all the time. When I reached there, the moment I walked in calmly, because everything went decently, I didn't know that my grandma would panic this much. So they all looked at me in shock and relief. I felt so bad for making them worry like that. And at the same time, it was such a strange mix of emotions, guilt, gratitude, and weird kind of calm. And that day taught me to be mindful of small decisions and to communicate better. That's the code in this whole chaos. And there's even a quote that says, in the middle of chaos, there's also opportunities. That's it for today.